My name is Lindsay Montgomery and I'm a visual artist, and I work with puppetry and installation and sculpture and ceramics. I studied ceramics at Sheridan College and then at Nova Scotia College of Art and Design. But when I was pursuing my master's degree, I was really interested in sort of branching out from ceramics, and I was interested in performance, and I was taking some classes in theater. So I started kind of bringing these other elements into my practice that now kind of makes up my practice, which is very multimedia. I kind of make a lot of elements that I choose how they're going to have relationships to each other and how they're going to look once I get into the space. So right now I'm working mostly on different stage elements, and then when I get into my space, if I come up to my room, I'll sort of build an installation that's going to be a bit of a landscape and then performance space as well. The installation is going to be set up as something that you'll be able to view as you would any sculpture in a gallery, but then I'm going to actually be performing onto the installation with puppets, so that you'll be able to come into the room and see kind of a snippet of a greater narrative that'll be going on throughout the day. So the piece that I came up with when I was at the BAM Center this summer is called The Coming of Spring, and it's sort of like a science fiction retelling of the story of Persephone and Demeter. So the installation is gonna kind of have like 4 little stations where some kind of story will take place. So it'll be 4 different sculptural elements that one of the 3 puppets that I've created will go, and then that will begin a piece. And then sort of in between that, the puppets will just be doing what anyone would be doing when they're not, you know, going to work or going to school. There's going to be pieces that will reference technology, and parts of time where they'll just be resting. I have musicians and other people coming to accompany me with sound, and when the musicians come in and begin the sound work, then I'll move into a more structured performance. I guess I've always been really interested in sort of working out things that I'm thinking about through role play. And so my work kind of took this necessary move towards figurative work, I would say about 5 years ago. And since then I've been, like, you know, experimenting with different ways to use figures to tell a story. So ultimately my work is about storytelling and whatever the different elements of the story I want to tell at this moment, and trying to use like a lot of historical storytelling methods that are not necessarily in our digital culture anymore. So things like puppetry and shadow shows and a live performance that I'm looking at old sort of cabaret styles to influence this work. Come up to my room, I see it as a really great opportunity for me to test out some of this new performance work that I've been working on.